Well, it's expensive compared to what else is on the market. And so Apple, experimented with $1,000 last year. That's laptop prices. Now, there are some other phones like the Note 9 that have gone up there. I think that they've improved the processing. I think the camera quality has definitely improved, but it's all a lot of subtle upgrades. If you gave someone the XS and asked them to look at it versus the 10, it probably seems like a similar type of phone. If you have a 10, you're fine just updating to iOS 12. So I don't think there's any new thing, but I think they're better phones if you were thinking about upgrading. That being said, they're making a lower price phone in just a month, the 10R, which is the one you should really wait for.
Oh, you should wait for that because why? It's going to have most of what this has? Or?
Yeah, I mean, if you care about, basically, if you think of phones like laptops and you think, oh, I care about the processor, the battery, the basic stuff, it's got the same processor, it supposedly has better battery life, a lot of the basic camera elements like the sensor, the ISP, that stuff is the same. So it doesn't have the dual camera, it doesn't have the steel, but it sounds like that's Apple's concession to get more affordable.
So I guess relative to other iterative upgrades of phone models,
yeah.
Is this bigger or less in terms of the new features and how different it is?
I think it's less in the sense that if you're looking for one big new thing, a new type of technology, that's not there. But I think across the board, if you're looking for like gradual, the fact that the speakers sound better, or the processor's better, or the camera's better, a lot of the stuff they tweaked and improved. But no, I don't think that this is like a gigantic step as far as the phone goes. I think it's again a gradual step. And you certainly want to wait if you're shopping.
Scott, are we just at the stage, though, where the step function changes are just not going to happen anymore? Aren't we in the stage where everything is going to be incremental or cosmetic? Or do you think that in the next 2 or 3 years, we're going to see something we're going to be like, wow, that was like the camera? Or is there anything going to be like that?
It's a good question. Apple's processor here, they've been making great claims about the A12 Bionic going towards AI, machine learning, AR. I do think there's a lot of ground to cover still in cameras, where these things aren't as good as the best cameras that you can buy. So any improvements, there's still a long road ahead. But I also think that you're looking at that, you're looking at how these things can always be always on, assisting you, connecting to stuff maybe without you looking at it. And then design-wise, Samsung's been talking about a folding phone. There are these things that may start having flexible displays. It's unclear how expensive those will be, how good they'll be, but I do think the form might change. And finally, maybe just durability. Apple's still not making great claims on these for drop tests, but we're going to check that out.
Let's quickly talk about the cameras and bring up the wonderful portraits we have of Mike Santoli. Which is which here?
Right.
The left one, as we're looking at, I presume, is the better one.
No, so interestingly,
wow.
but this goes to show to a casual eye, and it's hard to see on this display here. That's the iPhone 10 on the left, the 10s Max or 10s, same thing on the right. The background light is more blown out, so they have smart HDR technology. It does matter because if you see that in that light, it does look worse. I think the one on the right looks better. But again, it's incremental.
Look more chiseled.
Yeah, it looks a little
hard
more
to get
on the right.
I don't know.
On the left, I think I was just having a brilliant idea, and there was this flash above my head.
You look more pensive on the right.
But you're more handsome on the right.
That's the halo effect. That's the halo effect.
So I was shooting it back and forth, and they're definitely better. But if you're looking for something that just leaps and bounds, it's better than what it was before. You're fine if you had the 10 or the 8 before that to take photos.